That I started on. How did I do that? I wasn't ready yet. I wasn't ready. Okay. Sorry I'm late. I was working. I lost track of time. Okay. You out of here. You over here. How is everybody? Okay. Almost there. Okay. Why does this feel wrong? I don't know why this feels wrong, like my setup or something. Okay. Amazing week of content. Well, thank you for saying that. I have been working extremely hard this week. Been grinding, just going on all go, no quit this past week with content-wise, and I got more planned for this weekend. I'm going to be so busy this weekend. I've got so much planned. I had a video that I was close to being able to publish today, but I wasn't going to make it. It was a What's New at Disneyland video. But then we got word that the Haunted Mansion is there, or there's new food at Cafe Orleans. So I have to put that video off. I'm going to shoot the new food tomorrow at Cafe Orleans, etc. Include that in a separate Haunted Mansion video, and then put a What's New video out after that. I've got a very big video that I'm working on for the anniversary on Monday, Disneyland's birthday. I'm going to be doing a comprehensive video, every ride that was open on, or that is still open from opening day. And then I'm going to be mixing in some vintage video from opening day. I'm really looking forward to putting that one out. That's going to be a great video. I hope you guys can watch that one. But anyway, what do you guys want to talk about? Damien, are you going to see Mission tonight? I saw Mission on Tuesday. It was great. I loved it. Actually, I actually prefer, though, the last one. What was the last Mission Impossible movie? I can't remember the name of it now. Not Ghost Protocol, the one after that. No, not Rogue Nation, the one after that. I can't remember. Thank you to Nate for the $7 gift. Any thoughts on James Gunn's Superman legacy casting? Do you have a favorite superhero? I don't know much about his choices, in terms of, I mean, I never watched Barry, so I don't know how cool NoHo, what's his name is. And I don't know the other guy who he cast as Superman. I don't know the girl who was cast as, as Lois Lane. I don't know who that is. So I'm not sure. I mean, that's good though, I think. Fallout, yes, thank you. Fallout. I enjoyed Fallout more than Dead Reckoning, but the stunts were great. I love the fact that it was all practical for the most part. I mean, obviously they took some liberties or whatever, but I'm really down. I want to see more movies shot like this, and Oppenheimer is another one that I'm looking forward to. All practical, no CGI. Looking forward to that. I don't want big stars in these films. I don't. Hopefully that works out. Thank you to Swole Patrol for the $5 gift. Thoughts on Iger's extension? I don't see how they could have done any other thing. How do you grade his return so far? His grade, I would say, is a C. I mean, he kind of stemmed the tide a little bit, but I've been underwhelmed by what he's been able to do. They haven't actually done anything. At least not the things that I care about. I don't really like what he had to say today about the actors' strike and the writers' strike. I feel like that was completely brain dead. And if that's what they think, if Disney if industry executives aren't willing to recognize the value of writers and actors, then to hell with them. And the whole thing should go independent. Get rid of studios. Obliterate studios if that's how they feel about the importance of writers and actors. Pay these people. Pay them. Pay them way more than you think they're worth. If Bob Iger thinks he's worth $25 million and they're not, then just, to hell with the whole process. Okay, Space Mountaineer, get the $5, thank you. Did you get the breaking news about Fast and Furious coaster to Universal and Stranger Things announced for Halloween Horror Nights? Yes. I don't really, I can't cover Universal like I cover Disney, but I did hear it, and I'm going to cover it at some point, I think. But yeah, I did hear it. It's great news. Jungle Cruiser, get the $20. Thank you. David, here's your Oogie Boogie ticket solution. Sell tickets at Disneyland ticket booths only. Buyer has to provide ID, which is paired to the ticket. Ticket stays at Disneyland until evening of event, then pick up and a will call. That's not going to work. That can't work. I appreciate what you're saying, but there are people who come from out of town who legitimately are coming from, even just a few hours away would make that impossible. They couldn't come from Fresno, let's say. You would ask them to drive down here from Fresno, 4-hour drive, and then go back, and then come back again. It's just not feasible. Unless you set aside, a certain amount of tickets to be sold that way, but I don't think that's going to solve the problem. So, let's see. Bella the Gypsy Girl, get the $10. Thank you. Hi, David. I saw the tickets for Oogie Boogie on sale on eBay. Do people who buy these tickets lose out at the park gate? If they're caught, yes. They don't catch everybody. Lots of people get in, but if they are caught, then yes, it's the buyer who pays. I mentioned this to you in a recent video. I find it very unfortunate. It is very unfortunate. It's incredibly unfortunate. George Campos, skip the $5. Thank you. I love your channel. You seem to be super sweet. My wife and baby are at Disney. I'm at home working. Well, thank you for saying that, George. Thank you. Amaze JC, get the $50. That's a very generous donation. Thank you very much, Amaze. Evening from Adventureland. Does that mean you're in the park right now? JC, what can I get you? Last night of my trip that started on Sunday, it has been a magical and memorable week, and I attribute your vids to how I planned everything out. Thank you for saying that. Sorry I could see you and shake your hands. I know, I have not been in the park for a couple days, but I will be there tomorrow. But unfortunately, it sounds like you are leaving tonight. JC, where are you? What would you like to eat? I want to buy you a treat, JC. George Campos, no, wait. Where am I? Deania Bowers, get the $5. Thank you. Hello, kind sir. This is to say thank you for all of your hard work and for all your kindness to all of us muffins. You are the best. Thank you very much, Deania, for saying that. George Campos skipped the $5 and retracted his message. I wonder what he said. Kathy Patterson, get the $20. Thank you. Thanks for the yummy treats a couple of weeks ago. You're welcome. This is a little something to help pay it forward. Thanks. Well, Amaze GC, hopefully we'll be able to take advantage of that. Thanks also for all of the news this week. Really informative. You're welcome. Glad I could get back to the desk. It has been a minute since I've done a video at the desk. I was glad to be back myself. I'll take your word on a Bengal beef skewer for one. That's it? Just that? All right. Let's make this happen. The man wants a Bengal beef skewer. Roger that. Oops, that's Disney World. I cannot buy you a treat at Disney World, unfortunately. Let's see. There we go. Janie Weber, get the $5. Thank you. Leaving tomorrow for Disneyland for 15-year anniversary, and I'm packing to your live. Awesome. Thank you for all your work. Your channel is a big part of how we get excited. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate you guys. Hope you have a great trip, Jamie. Bengal barbecue. You want the Bengal skewer, right? Vegas Disney Travelers get the $2. Thank you. You said he wanted a Bengal, right? Did you say, I'll take your word on a Bengal beef skewer? There we go. One Bengal beef skewer. There it is. You know what? If you're taking my advice, as long as you're in the business of taking my advice, Amaze JC, I'm going to go ahead and throw in the vegetable skewer. I hope you like vegetables, because you're getting one of those too. Bing bong, bing bing bong, bing bing bong, bing 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 bong, bing bing bong. Space Mountaineer gets $5. Thank you. Fantastic speculation with removal from the app and website and speculation of Labor Day. Your thoughts? Haven't heard anything in either direction. So I'm just going to go ahead and assume that that's still on, that we're still on for Labor Day. Well, they said that that was the earliest that could happen, but I'm going to still assume that they're on track for that. Yeah, so JC, you're getting my go-to meal. You're getting my go-to meal at Bengal Barbecue. That's the one thing I get every single time, almost every single time, is the vegetable skewer and the Bengal beef skewer. We don't have a mobile order yet. Number, we don't get that. Oh, I'm sorry. We do have a number. The number is 1271. It's going to be ready at 7:40. 7:40. 1271. Our pleasure, Amaze JC. Thank you. Any steakhouse news at the Disneyland Hotel? Nothing. No, it's going to be a little while before that's ready to go, I think. How is the construction coming along at Downtown Disney? I can't tell for sure. I need more photos. I need Street Team to come through on Downtown Disney because I can't ride the monorail right now. But I've seen that they've gone. They're making progress. It's going to happen. There's going to be stuff ready to go, ready to visit by next summer. Luis Robles gifted $5. Thank you. Hi, David. My son Vincent loves your show and is under the weather today. He would love it if you said hi. Hi, Vincent. I hope you feel better. Gonzo gifted $2. Any plans at Tortilla Joe's closing in 23? I don't think it's going to close this year. No, I don't think so. I think they'll stay open. It's going to stay open until they're done with Paseo and Centrica, is my understanding. Fortune Red, get the $2. Thank you. Love the channel. Any rumors about new fun at OBB? No rumors, no announcements from Disney, other than what they've said so far is that it's going to be pretty much exactly like it was in previous years. There's always a couple new character meets. We'll lose a couple and gain a couple, but other than that, nothing has been mentioned or rumored. Jamie Trudell Payne, get the $5. Thank you. Video idea: retrying Disneyland foods you didn't like originally, but would consider giving a second chance. Shawarma Palace, or i.e. Shawarma Palace. I'll do that maybe. The turkey leg is another one. I can't think. I don't know. I could probably come up with a few. That's not bad. Joker Cruiser, get the $10. Thank you. On a more positive note, love the new Bayback Sipper, and hopefully the Haunted Mansion bucket will be sold in parks. That's kind of cool that they're selling that bucket at the movie theater. I don't ever buy stuff, sippers or buckets at the movie theater, but I might buy that Haunted Mansion bucket. We'll see. Also, did you see the Hallmark Haunted Mansion tree topper? I did. I follow Scott Gustin on Twitter, and he's been reporting on a lot of different ornaments, and the Star Wars one is amazing. Epic Universe updates. I don't have any. The guy you want to follow for Epic Universe updates right now is Mickey Views. Braden over at Mickey Views. He's following that very closely. Damian Wheeler, get the $2. Thank you. You like Fallout better than Rogue Nation? Yes. I did. Yes. I also like Fallout better than Dead Reckoning 1. Courtney, get the $7. Thank you. Do you think Tiana's Palace will put out their menu before opening? Yes. I'm very excited to have dinner there once it opens. Yeah, you'll get a Disney Parks blog foodie guide. I would say probably a week or two before it opens. Master Joda, get the $5. Thank you. We will be the Hitchhiking Ghosts on the last Sunday of Oogie Boogie Bash. Will you be going? I'm going, but on the first night. We're going on September 5th. William Luna, get the $5. Thank you. Haunted Mansion movie was strike. Does the premiere on Saturday at Hyperion allow for guests in the park now? Well, yeah, guests will be allowed in the park, but they won't be allowed anywhere near the Hyperion. They'll block it off in the same way they blocked off the Rivers of America when they did the Pirates preview, or the Pirates red carpet. They did a red carpet for, what was the other one they did? Why am I blanking? Jungle Cruise. The Jungle Cruise movie. They blocked off part of that area too. Matter of fact, no, we could see. Golly, I remember that day now. I almost died that day. So I'm going to be there. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to film because I have plans to do other things. I'll stop by and see what happens, maybe. Sonia Guerrero Arroyo gifted $5. Thank you. Thank you for everything. So glad my husband and I met you back in April in downtown Disney. Do you know why 820 and 821 are booked out? I asked myself that same question, and I had meant to look into that, but I think that's the day that Enchant is eligible to go again, but I'm not positive. I think that's the first day for Enchant, or the first weekend for Enchant. Aaron Rogers, get the $5. Thank you. I was on the Mark Twain and noticed one of the elk is missing an antler. Did you see that? No, I did not see that. Did you like Dead Reckoning 1 better than Rogue Nation? Yes. Rogue Nation was kind of flat for me. It was kind of flat. Luis Robles, get the $2. Thank you. What does Bob Iger's new contract mean for Disney? It just means that it gives us a base. I like that they extended him because that means that it's too quick for him to be bouncing. It's just too quick. Disney needs to be consistent right now. They need a solid base. They need to keep their feet under them for a little while, and they can't be bringing in a new president right now. It just would not be good for the company. Having said that, Bob needs to get his ish together. Okay, we all held parties. We all held, the Witch is Dead parties when Chapek was fired, and I feel like we need some follow through. I was thinking about doing a video on this, on Iger's grade up until now, but I might wait until it's a year in. But I mean, like I said before, he's like a C for me right now. I'm not feeling it. Russ Bear, get the $2. Thank you. Are we discussing why Super Chat has limited? Space Mountaineer, get the $10. Thank you. Do you feel there's a sincere following community for Splash Mountain? Rest in peace. Or once Tiana's comes, everyone forgets Splash wipes from existence like California Screaming, now a credit coaster. I have two thoughts on that. A, yes. I feel like that's the most likely outcome. Yes. But I wouldn't exactly equate Splash and Incredicoaster are not the same. Splash and Incredicoaster. Splash is a much more important, much better, much more significant attraction to the history of Disneyland. It may even be like this. So to compare that to Incredicoaster isn't fair to either. But I do think that once people ride Tiana's Palace and realize, oh my gosh, this ride is probably better than Splash Mountain, they're going to forget about Splash Mountain. They're going to forget, what it was and rejoice in what it is. And there's no reason There's no reason at all to think that that can't happen. Absolutely no reason. The idea that it's a given that Tiana's Bayou Adventure is going to be worse just by default than Splash Mountain is just foolish. It's foolish. They 100% are capable of making a better attraction with Tiana's than Splash was. I'm not saying that they will, but if that happens, people are going to forget all about Splash. Sean Diamond, get the $10. Thank you. OBB first state to sell out was October 8th, Columbus Day weekend. Is that a good indicator of that weekend being really busy? Traveling from PDX for that weekend and missed out on that or chance. Well, I mean, look, the way things have been going, it's all the same. They have done a very fine job of smoothing everything out. Almost too well. They've almost done it too well because now weekdays are too busy. But and the weekends are actually slower than they used to be historically. But it's not, there aren't peaks and valleys anymore. It's pretty much consistent across all days, all year. DJ, get the $10. Thank you. I'm a Disneyland head taking the kids to Disney World to try out the Tron ride and let my kid experience People Mover. How did you like Tron? I thought Tron was great. I don't even have a problem with its, only being, a shorter ride, like less than a minute. I did not feel cheated at all in terms of, how fun the ride is while you're on it. I did not feel cheated. I did not, I wasn't crying for more or anything like that. It's a great ride, very fun ride, especially at night. And take care. I thought it was great. Jonathan Potts, get the $10. Thank you. Do they still give out maps at Jungle Cruise? They might. I'm not positive. Ask. That's usually, they don't just hand them out random. They don't just hand them out to everybody. But I know that you can ask. They did have some. I don't know if they still do. But ask a CM at the exit. Go to the exit. Walk up to one of the cast members at the exit and ask if they have a map. DMDM, get the $10. Thank you. Hey, Dave. Would you please wish my daughter Riley a happy birthday? Happy birthday, Riley! Theme Parks and Things with Johnny, gifted $5. Thank you, David. I find great joy going back and looking at the old Disneyland sing-along videos, looking how the parks were back then, and so much stuff we can do now. I like looking at old Disney anything, to be honest. Theme Parks and Things with Johnny, get the $2. So much stuff we can't do now is what I meant. I got you. Disney Guy, get the $2. Thank you. If Tron came to DCA, would the Incredicoaster be #D? No. It would be in a different part of the park. It'd be fine. AT Alma Yamamama Mama. Get the $2. Can you shout out my fiance, Matthew? He absolutely loves you. Hi, Matthew. David Goki. Alma Yama Mama. Alma Yama. AT Alma Yama Mama. Wow. David Goki, get the $10. Thank you. I forgot to renew my enchant key in March and have a trip planned for December. Do you think they will be back soon? Yes. I think there will be another opportunity to buy or renew. I'm gonna guess in August. That's my prediction. Chris Lucas, get the $5. Thank you. Hey, David, I heard rumored Critter Country will be turned to Bayou Country and have a path to Disneyland Forward into the new Avatar land with natural transition. Where did you hear that rumor? That's all news to me. Where did you hear that rumor, and can you link me? Oh, I got it. Disney got, yeah, no, nothing. Incredicoaster will be just fine. Or, yeah, Incredicoaster, no harm shall come to Incredicoaster. Are you going to Disneyland on the 17th? Maybe. Probably. Possibly. 12 days till most Magic Key renewals, so a price increase should be dropping real soon. Is it 12 days to the anniversary when they first started selling them? Is that what you're saying, Marty? Because that's about the time. Is it really? You're right. Oh, we should be hearing from them. Because renewals aren't automatic, are they? Oh. I'm gonna have to check with. I'm gonna have to check with support on that. Is it really that soon? I got 12 days left on my pass. That makes me nervous, man. Tracy Warren, gifted $5. Thank you. Hey Dave, we met you at the park several months ago. Made my day. Please say happy birthday to my hubby Gene. Happy birthday, Gene. Oh, I see. It's 12 days until 30 days prior. We sweated that point last year. Last year, was it about this time? Was it about this time? I know we were sweating that. We were counting down. It was right around this, it was right around a week or two before, wasn't it? Vincent Rodriguez gifted $3. Thank you very much. And Nico Mishka gifted $10. Thank you. Your positively is admirable, impossible to match, and so inspired to watch. Wow, thank you. Thanks for all your videos. Walt would love you. All that being said, what's your least favorite ride at Disney? Star Tours. I feel like that Walt and I would vibe for sure. Walt and I would vibe. I take a lot of inspiration from him. I consider him a mentor of mine, even though he's not here next to me. But I think of Walt a lot. I think of Walt often as I try to process my what I do for work and how I approach the park and how I see the park and what works for me and what doesn't. And I take Walt into a lot of consideration on a lot of that. Star Tour sucks. Charles Isom gifted $5. Hey, they really enjoy your content. I enjoy hearing about new things coming to the park. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Charles. Let me see if I got back from Marty. I don't think so. Dr. Newman gifted $5. Thank you very much. Darren Markley, David, what is an attraction versus a ride? Well, in Disney terms or just in general? An attraction is anything that's an entertainment at Disneyland. That includes anything that you would define as a ride. We choose not to use the term ride when we can help it. Sometimes we forget. Sometimes we just say ride, out of reflex. But we choose not to say rides because that's not what Disneyland is. Disney's not about rides. It's about putting on a show. So it's called an attraction. Yeah, board accountant just said it. All rides are attractions, but not all attractions are rides. Yes. Yeah, Alberto. Also, I was going to qualify that. The only ride at Disneyland is Mr. Toad's Wild One. Dr. Newman, get the $5. Thank you. Are there any special events, food, entertainment planned for Disneyland's birthday on the 17th? Yes, they do a cavalcade down Main Street on the parade route. They do a cavalcade. It's very brief, just with all the all the main characters, and then they have one treat at the Jolly Holiday. I think it's like a cupcake with Oreo cookie ears for Mickey. Tierra McKee, get the $10. Thank you. Hi Dave, I'm from Hawaii and my first time going to Disney for Christmas, going for my honeymoon. When will they announce any Christmas after hours, like holiday night? They're not doing one this year, I don't think. They didn't do one last year, and I don't expect them to do one this year. Charles Disson, gift of $2. You actually said my name right. Have some more. Thank you, Charles. I don't know if you're aware, for those of you who are new to our live stream or new to Fresh Baked, that is an actual specific superpower that I have. I consider my ability to pronounce people's last names correctly a superpower. That is one of my superpowers. 740. Yes. Are you ready? Amaze? Let me see here. I just hit the button. I hope you're ready. I hit it on accident. Cody Porter. Okay, this is an interesting response. Cody Porter says, wrong, in all caps, that's your opinion. But I'm wrong. But it's an opinion. Star Tours absolutely does not suck. That is your opinion. I disagree with you. What the hell? You guys, sometimes I swear, you get things so personal. It is, oh, it's not ready yet. We're still waiting for them to finish the order, so I don't know the window yet. Wrong? Grumpy old man, get the $5. This morning in queue for Oogie Boogie, got nothing during our 5-hour night hotel reservations. They should give, 11 hours waiting in the queue. I agree, man. That was bogus what happened to you guys. Absolutely bogus. Ricochet K, get the $5. Thank you. It's nice to see Indiana Jones roaming Adventureland. Are there any other characters you wish Disney would sprinkle throughout the park? Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker. Mary M, gift of $10. Thank you. Love the updates from the park. I really enjoyed when Sophia made you go on to Winnie the Pooh. Just seeing her face makes the magic shine through. She is a great addition to the team. Thank you. I agree. Yeah, I kind of thought opinions were not right or wrong. It's just opinion, right? Right or wrong is like 2 + 2 = 5. That's right or wrong. Opinions can't be right or wrong. If you're just messing with me, then why'd you say it like that? With the hard cap, all cap, wrong. It sounds angry when you do it like that. I'm sure you've heard that before. Marty Snyder, get the $5. Thank you. Magic Keys first went on sale August 25th, so 95% of us have a July 25th renewal date. Just makes sense that the increase will hit before that. I agree. Do you remember what day they announced it last year? I would look it up, but I am currently in the middle of a live stream. What day did they announce a renewal opportunity last year? Can you get married on Disney property? Yes, you can. They do a pumpkin stagecoach thing and everything. Did I miss one? I miss Scott McCullough gifting $10. Thank you. Jungle Cruiser, get the $5. Thank you. Just wrote Disney about my key expiring. Would you like to know what I learned? Yes, absolutely. If so, what account should I use? What do you mean, what account? You mean email? Email me or DM me on Twitter. Oh, hey, Peter. Is that Peter? Are you verified, Peter? Did I miss another one? Jungle Cruiser? Not Jungle Cruiser. Space Mountaineer. I missed another Space Mountaineer? Where are you at? Space Mountaineer. Get the $5. Thank you. Which attraction in Disneyland do you think will last through time the longest before getting demolished or reimagined? The Disneyland Railroad. That will be here for all time. Until a nuclear bomb goes off in the middle of the park, the Disneyland Railroad will stay here. Angela Davies, get the $10. Thanks. Thank you. $10 because Star Tours sucks. Dusty Ray, get the $5. When is the next live stream in the park? Dusty, I don't know, man. I want to do it on Fresh Baked Presents, but I'm not ready yet. I don't have time to do that yet, but look for that. Look for live streams in the park on Fresh Baked Presents. I think that's where those are going to land. Adam Hit, get the $2. Thank you. Why do you think Disneyland maxes park tickets to 5 days? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm looking. I think somebody answered when the tickets, or I mean, when passes were allowed to renew, or on a date when we got an announcement, but I don't see it. Peter, you said August 16th. Were you talking about the passes? And is that the date that they made? That's the date they made the announcement? Yeah, I remember it being, it was definitely within that 30-day window. Roan Zone Gaming Community, get the $5, thank you. If I wear a Fresh Baked shirt and see you in Disneyland, surely that guarantees me a fist bump and a selfie. Yeah, I would agree with that, yes. Eric, get the $2, thank you. Do you feel that the parks are less crowded? Absolutely. Parks are definitely less crowded. I've been saying that. They've never reached peak levels, never. Since the parks have reopened, I've never gotten a feeling that they've reached peak levels. But they've actually gotten slower, if that's possible. What makes me disdain Star Tours? 2 reasons. It makes me nauseous. I can't do motion simulator rides. And 2, I don't like just nothing but a screen. I feel like simulators are the worst, laziest types of rides you can build. It lacks creativity, it lacks effort, it lacks care for the customer. It's just, here, watch this screen for 5 minutes and then get out of here. I hate it. I hate it. I don't mind projections inside of a ride, like on Peter Pan or Snow White or Rise of the Resistance. I don't mind projections being part of an actual physical set, mixed in, an accent. Orders ready. Window number 2, orders ready. But to have the screen be the entire ride, no, you can drop dead. You know what I mean? No, thank you. It's also why I'm not very fond of Soarin'. I don't like Soarin'. And there's another one. Oh, that's why it's whatchamacallit? That stuff at Universal. Oh my God, I can't even go into Simpsons Town. Brendan Kinney, get the $5. Thank you. I'm in DCA right now. How should I close the rest of my night? Can you say hi to my family, Mary, Tim, Lila, and Brandon? Hi, guys. Close the rest of your night? I mean, you've still got a couple hours to go. I don't know. That's dealer's choice, right? I mean, what haven't you done? Peter, yeah, that was the date the renewal was announced. Went on sale 2 days later on the 18th. Okay, thank you, Peter. Thank you. Wasn't Star Tours cutting edge at the time it opened? Yeah, I'm not saying that it wasn't. There was a lot of hype for Star Tours, man. The lines were down to Town Square. I'm not saying it's still not popular. Plenty of people like that ride. I'm not saying that it doesn't have value. I'm not saying that people are even incorrect for liking it. Me personally, I hate it for those reasons as an individual. But that doesn't mean it's wrong. I just feel like we deserve better. That's all I'm saying. We deserve better than Star Tours, or attractions where all they do is show you a movie for 5 minutes. You know what I mean? I don't feel at all invested. I don't feel in the moment. I don't feel any of that when I'm in that attraction. I'd rather be on a dark ride. I would 100% rather we go on a slow stroll through Endor than Star Tours. The great thing about Star Tours, though, is that there's an economy of space. It doesn't require a lot of space like a modern dark ride would. Even though there was a dark ride in that space previously, and I don't see why they couldn't do it again someday. But that's one good thing it has going for it, is that there is an economy of space. Cody Porter gets the $2. Thank you. For Star Tours. Sorry for all caps. I was driving. No worries, Cody. No worries. Dusty Ray has shown up. Dusty Ray is gifted $200. It's in big red background. I love it. Starting next live stream in the park, every time someone says Fresh Baked, I'm donating 20 to a charity. To a charity Water.org on a Fresh Baked Build a Water Well event page. What is that? That sounds awesome. What, build a water well? What is that? Dusty Ray get the $5 again. Shout out to Ramon. Hey Ramon, is he in the park today? Is Ramon shooting today? Theme Parks and Things with Johnny get the $10. Thank you. Just wanted to bring awareness to this. I was penalized a couple months ago, waited up to 30 days, but it doesn't restart your 3 strikes. I missed Monday one day and got penalized again. Oh my God, it doesn't restart? Are you, because you already had 2 strikes before. Oh my God. That's horrendous. I never realized that, but that makes sense. Space Mountaineer gifted $20. Thank you. How long will Mario Kart stay popular forever and in demand forever? I don't really pay attention to the power band stuff anymore. That's kind of lame. Since opening, some are saying until the roller coaster gets built or Florida gets their version. No, I don't think Florida will have any impact on the popularity here at Disneyland. That land has more demand than they can afford, so they can build another attraction. It'll still be very popular. And Wolf get the $10. Thank you. Thanks for always making me smile with your videos. Hard week, day, and work trying to move up the ladder, but a lot of red tape. I get you. That's why I put so much focus on you, because I'm sick and tired of trying to climb the corporate ladder. I mean, I did in a few places. I managed to, elevate myself a little bit, but it's just a grind, man. It's just a grind. Keep at it, Ann. Dusty Ray, I've built many wells with them. They show accountability, photos, videos, so you know where money goes. It's amazing. All right, I'm down. Let's do it. Fresh Baked Presents is where we'll be hosting some. I want to try to see if I can't figure out how to get a little bit better service for those lives. Figure out if there's a way. It's something that I can do to improve the quality of those streams, and make them better. That's all. I want to be ready. Theme Parks and Things with Johnny get the $5. Thank you. Choose to See Me Mom, who was in the hospital that day. They need the same day. Oh my God. They do need same day cancellation. That's such a bummer, man. That sucks. Australia 21 get the $5. Thank you. Any news that Steakhouse 55 is coming back? I've heard it. Yes, it is coming back. I don't know when though. I heard they may have it returned. Love your videos. Thank you for all you do. Yeah, that's my understanding. I just don't know what the timeline is right now. Dusty Ray gets the $5 again. Thank you. Shout out to David. Fresh Baked. Fresh Baked. That's me. Thanks, Dusty. Ting Chow get the 300 Netherland dollars. I don't know what that, or is that, wait, NT? What is NT? Why did I think that was Netherlands? What does that translate to? It's in orange, so I'm going to guess somewhere around $20, maybe $30. Hi from Taipei, Taiwan. Okay, well, there you go. Love your videos. Hope to visit both parks in California soon. Hello, Ting Chow. What's a live view backpack? I need more information. Tell me more. That sounds interesting, Mark. JP Dye gets the $10. Thank you. I'm going to the park on Monday for Disneyland's birthday. Do they do anything special on that day? Yes. New Taiwan. Okay, New Taiwan. I got it. They do a cavalcade, which is a very small parade, down the parade corridor, and then there's going to be one treat at the Jolly Holiday, and you might find they might do something like a sipper or a popcorn bucket or something like that, but that's about it. Luis Robles, hey David, personal question for you. Does how you feel and enjoy Disneyland feel any different while you're filming, working? I mean, yes and no. It is different when I turn the camera off and I just go to the park. It is different. But the good thing is that the things I say while I'm filming and when I'm appreciating things, that's really me appreciating things. So it's not like I'm not appreciating it. I'm having a great time while I'm filming, but it is more enjoyable, I guess. It has to be when I'm not filming. Dusty Ray is back again with $200 to shout out to Porkins. Porkins is getting the notification. Thanks. Thanks, Dusty. Swole Patrol gifted $5. Thank you. Do you see Galaxy's Edge adding a third ride at some point? Someday, yes. Someday. The only difficulty there is finding out where to put it. Where do you put that third attraction? You don't like veggie skewers, Amaze? Well, you don't have to. I mean, luckily it's gratis, so try it, I guess. Not all of the parts are good. Some of them are better than others, but they're especially good in the Bengal sauce. Dusty Ray gets the $5. Shout out from Wanda. All right. Rick Johnson, David, gotta give you props because you always are very authentic. Question mark, are you? Rick, are you not sure? I mean, I do try to be. I'm an honest guy. It's very difficult for me to be dishonest. It's not in my DNA. Hopefully that comes through. I know people say, I'm authentic and don't lie and all that stuff, and then they lie. I'm hoping that's not the case. I wish there was a way to evidence that, but I try to be as real as I possibly can. I'll tell you when a thing is good, and I'll tell you when it sucks, and I try not to sugarcoat things as much as I can help it. Obsessed for Disneyland, get the $5. Thank you. The name David means beloved, and we love fresh baked David. Well, I think I've heard that before. Where did I hear that before? Live View is a backpack you can get for live streaming that uses multiple signals and a cloud. It's a little expensive, but it might be worth it depending on how much live streaming you plan on doing. Well, if it's good, then I'd be doing a lot of it. Let me just look it up real quick. Live View backpack. Well, $200. Is that right? $200? If that's all it is, that's fine. I could swing $200 for that. Is it an actual backpack, like the size of a backpack? I see a picture, but I can't really tell. Oh, it's like a hip pack. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, if it works, I'll do that for sure. Oh, there's a subscription? Well, okay, we'll see. Okay, let me catch up. Jogo Cruiser gifted $5. Thank you. Scrim up at Donald's Boat Splash Zone. Finally! Thank you. Just chain link fencing with green covering. That means they're doing something. I never thought I would be emotionally invested in whether or not the splash pad at Donald Duck's Pond works. Brandon Jacobs gifted $2. Thank you. What is your favorite memory at Disneyland? Riding the teacups with my wife while Paint the Night was happening. About, I want to say that was like maybe 6 years ago. Oh, my first memory. I don't really have very many memories from when I was a kid, but I do remember seeing America Sings. I remember the Pop Goes the Weasel in America Sings. Dusty Ray, get the $2. Let's get it. I mean, yeah, I'm down for sure. If that's all it takes to have a better live stream, then I'm willing to try. JP Dye, get the $5. Thank you. We'll be in the parks on Monday. I'm planning to, but it depends on how well my shoot goes. on Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to be in the parks both days, so we'll see. JP Dye, get the $5. Thank you. Will you be? Oh, wait, I already got that one. Ricochet K, get the $5 for the Live View Fund. All right, thank you, Ricochet. Do I collect Loungefly? I don't, but the wife does, a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Marty Snyder, get the $5. Thank you. Makes sense how now why they did the Haunted Mansion press junket 2 weeks ago. Iger didn't come off good today with the strike. No, he did not. Iger did not win any points with me today. No, he did not. I'm an Iger guy, but that didn't help, and his lack of action towards, at Disneyland. I thought by now we would at least have a better idea of how he would like to fix the broken relationship. I'm not even talking about the parks being broken. I'm not even talking about, whatever mistakes he feels like they made with the studios. There is a visible disconnect, an observable disconnect between Disney company and their fans. Not just, the studios and the parks, but especially the parks. There is a definite, we're all waiting, Bob. We're all waiting. So I would have hoped to have heard something to address and to try to repair. I want to see some sort of measure to repair that relationship. What are you going to do, Bob? What are you going to do? Because I can't do it all. I'm here waving the Disney flag, the Disneyland flag, as hard as I can, trying to be a beacon of positivity and hope for Disneyland and remind everybody how wonderful Disneyland is, and that Disneyland doesn't, as a place, doesn't care about politics or any other stuff. But damn it, Bob, get in there and show us that you actually do love us. Prove it. Let's go. Sorry. Is it 8 o'clock? Oh, I'm started off late, so we're going to give it a couple minutes extra. Disney needs to stop being risk averse. I mean, that's better. It's easier said than done, but you're not wrong. Luis Robles, get the $2. Thank you. I vote David as president and CEO of Disney. I would not take that job. I'm sorry, I would not. I don't want that job. I just want to go to Disneyland and make videos. Jay Jones, get the $5. Thank you. Thanks for being a good guy. Thank you, Jay Jones, for the gift. Did I catch up? I think I did. I would find a way to build that people mover. Or if there wasn't a way, I would tell you. I would say, what, they can do that. People say, what would you do if you're the president of Disney? I would say, hey, we can't build a people mover. I'm very sorry. But we can't. I would say something. Put the people out of their freaking misery. You know what I'm saying? Like, let them move on. Tell us. Say something. Tell us that you can or can't do it. If you can do it, then do it. If you can't, tell us. I want a statement on the Disney Parks blog in a month. Okay, Bob? That'll help. That's a good start. Hey, Bob, just tell us, can we not build the people mover? Is it not possible? I mean, without destroying Tomorrowland. That would go a long way. Let us move on. Kristen Rios, give the $3. Have you been to the Van Eaton Gallery at Burbank? I have not, no. Porkins, when Walt told his Imagineers to build something, they found out a way to do so. There's a famous line when for the monorail. Walt sees the monorail in Germany, and he asks Bob Gurr, "Can you build this?" And Bob said, "Yes." And then Walt said, "Okay, let's do it." Done. There was no. They just did it. I realize today it's a different world today. You can't do things like that anymore. But still, it wasn't. They found a way, like you said. They found a way. Hopefully today they still could to do certain things. But if they can't, I understand if they can't. If they can't, just tell us. CBCJR, get the $10. Thank you. I'm going to see Elemental for the second time this Saturday. Awesome. It's a wonderful movie about immigration, a fire family, and a society built around earth, air, and water. Love it. I agree. I like Elemental. And I wouldn't say it's had legs, but it's been pretty steady. It's still making money. Did I miss somebody? Chad H, get the $5. Thank you. I went online yesterday to buy 2 Magic Keys, and the only ones for sale were the Dream Key for $1,600. You mean the Inspire Key? Yeah, I think you still can buy an Inspire, right? I think you can. Is Disney going to ditch ABC and ESPN? That was discussed when there was the possibility of a takeover, when there was going to be a proxy battle for Disney. One of the things that they suggested to people who were conducting the proxy battle, they were saying how Disney should spin off ABC and ESPN, and then Disney came back and said, "No, we're not going to do that. We're keeping ESPN." I still feel like that's their goal, is to keep those. The ABC sell-off today was wild. What do you mean the ABC sell-off? Oh, that they could sell. Yeah. Well, I think he was talking about individual properties, wasn't he? Not necessarily the whole channel or the whole network. Was he? I don't know. I haven't seen the interview yet. Darren Markley, what is the point of the Magic Band at Disneyland? I feel they're useless right now. That's pretty much correct, yes. The only useful thing about Magic Bands is ability to scan in for Genie Plus, for Lightning Lane, and then if you get pictures, if you use PhotoPass. But I don't do either one of those things, so it is completely and utterly useless for me. I don't have a. Yeah, there was an interview. I forget where, but it was today, and he discussed some of the. He discussed the strike and the possible sell-offs, that kind of thing, things that they're talking about exploring, etc. He had made some interesting comments. Not all of it great. Tim the Enchanter, I don't like the idea of Apple running Disney. Well, they wouldn't run it. They would sell it. Well, parts of it anyway. They just want the content. That's all they want, is they just want the library, Apple, for their own service. And for example, they would probably they would spin off parks. Apple would spin off parks and they would let somebody else run them, which is good for, parks fans, I think. Jason Bell, get the $5. Thank you. They should put new payment for Autopia before they put electric cars for Autopia. What do you think? Sure. Why not? Have we hit? Yes. Okay. It has now been an hour. We've got to call it a show. I've got to get back to work. Let me just make sure there's nothing here I want to get to. Yeah, that's it. We're good. Thank you, everybody, for a great show this week, for spending an hour with us. Thank you for your kindness and for your generosity. I appreciate you guys very, very much. Stay tuned. We got a lot coming. I am one busy guy. I am going to be grinding my butt off. I've been working so hard these past couple of days, and I'm continuing on. We're going right back to work when I'm done here, and I'll be working through the weekend and into Monday and on. So stay tuned for more great content from Fresh Baked. Hope you guys enjoy. We'll see you tomorrow. Fresh Baked stuff, guys. Good night.